Hi everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. A very warm day here in Vallejo. We just got back from our Hudson walk, so he is ready for a big drink and a nap. So that's going to happen around here. A couple of thank yous. I did the thank yous on the live chat, but in case you didn't hear, Gail, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Chris, thank you for the happy mail. Also, the winners of the 12,000 subscribers giveaway has been picked. Thank you, Deb, for helping with the numbers on that. The winners have been contacted and the goodies have been mailed out. Jeannie and Dana Marie and Lynn. So you should be getting those goodies pretty quickly. And I do have an order from Yvonne for another traveling collage kit. I will get that made because I make those as they are ordered. I will get that made and out into the mail to you. So today, well, over the last couple of days, I've been playing with this project. Very, very fun. I use the Cuttlebug embosser. I may be ready to put it away for a little while. So we shall see. On to the next adventure. Dana Marie had sent me some paper clay, and it may be time to break that out. So, all right, all that being said, Amazon links for the supplies. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll try and find you the supplies with an Amazon link. I do get credit for that. Thank you. Patreon is growing. The Patreon members as of September 1st should have gotten their benefit grab bag, which was a bunch of altered focal points and an image of a cabinet card. So, all right, I think I've covered everything. So, see you on the table. Okay, instead of being dark o'clock in the morning, it is dark o'clock in the evening, which is really unusual. But like I say, Handsome Hubby is out of town. So the cat is away, the mice will play. So this is the book that has the two window openings. So this page is already stable. So I'm just going to put some underpants on it. I have some fun underpants, and then I have also chosen a napkin to play with, which will be fun. Oh, twofer. Love that. Hudson's not having anything to do with me because he wants me to sit on the couch with him. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. All right, just go through your whole page and put down a layer of old book text or phone book or whatever you want for your underpants, and then we will come back and add some fun ephemera. I apologize, it's not any lighter than it is. This is some crunchy handwritten music paper. So the definition, the way that I understand it, of ephemera is, or my, I should say my definition of ephemera is bits and pieces of precious stuff that you don't want to throw away. So we have some fun thises and that's to put down here. These are some stamps from Leanda, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what everybody gives me, but once in a while I can remember. There's our piece of map. And this. All right, let's take a peek at the napkin that I chose. Not a lot of color in the napkin, which I really like. Well, now I've done it, right? Good heavens. Okay. All right, where's that napkin? So here's the napkin. It's very fun. Bicycle on there, Paris. I thought that might be fun. So remember with a napkin to make sure that you take it all the way down. Is it a 2-ply? Is it a 3-ply? Whatever it is. And you can put tape on your fingers to separate that if that's what you need to do. Looks like that's going to come apart really easily. So fun. I think what we'll do is put one up in the corner there and then one down in the corner. Put one up in this area and one down in this area. I think that's what we're going to do. Ha ha ha! Is that an easy background or what? So this is what I'm going to be using for the stencil, is this dress with a hanger. So I have a piece of brown paper bag that's just about the right size. So what I'm going to do on the side that I don't want to be seen is I will put Mod Podge on that side, half of it, generously. Fold that in half. Squish out all the Mod Podge so that that doesn't get on our folder, our embossing folder. And just like we did with the book cover, I'm going to use the same embossing folder because I really like how active it is. Let me grab that cuddle bug. I'm going to place the brown paper bag in as far as I can. All right. A, B, B. I know it's going to extend out this far. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll work it out. I'm going to send it through. All right, that's gone through. Beautiful. Now I'm going to put it in the other way. See if I can line that up as best I can. A, B, B. And send it through. Ta-da! I'm good with that. All right, I'll put it on the back. I'm going to draw around the dress, and then I'm going to cut it out. So just trace. I know it's bumpy now. Just do the best job you can do. I like a rougher edge on the cut, so I am going to go ahead and use an X-Acto blade on that. But if you are more comfortable with scissors, please just cut your dress out or whatever you're using with scissors. Doesn't matter. Just get it cut out. And if you are a Patreon member, I will be sending you an image of the template for the dress in case you want to make a dress. We're almost all cut out. I got the exterior, the outer part of the dress cut out. Now I'm just going to cut this area here. I got some bad shadows. Means I should be going to bed. But alas, look at me. Not quite. Okay, nearly done. Just this little area right there to cut out. I don't know if I dare do any more tonight, but I'm not quite ready to go to bed either. I'm cutting a piece of the duct tape, and I am going to glue it on that hanger area. Now this is already embossed, so with any luck I can pick up some texture with this duct tape. We shall see. I don't mind if there's no texture. I can live with that. No, but we're going to pick up a little bit. And I will cut that foil off. Oh my goodness. Nothing like a challenge, right? Taking my X-Acto and just going in here amongst the shadows. And cutting that tape off. I'll just go in here and cut this area. If this is the first video of mine that you've watched, you're probably like, what the heck? This girl works in the dark. Yeah, I kind of do. It's either morning or night, whenever I have some quiet time. Well, there are actually some videos that are done in the daylight. Grabbing this professional tool of a popsicle stick and just going to go in here and burnish, pick up some of that embossing on the hanger. Look at there. Keep doing that until you're happy with that. All right, I'm going to come in with some polished jade ink spray. And I'm doing it on part of the napkin that was removed. One of the sheets. Keep that. This is Pure Sunshine. Just trying to get a little bit of gold in there. And we'll let that dry. Ooh la la. Look at that dress. Isn't that gorgeous? All right, I'm going to put some Black Stays On ink on it by just rubbing on the embossed area, and it will pick up that texture. I'm going to go over the hanger a little bit too. Pick up that. Look at there. Beautiful. All right, I am going to stop. Not because I want to stop, but because it is very dark and I am sure this is getting very hard to see. So as much as I don't want to stop, I will. Let's bring the book in. That is going to be a very fun page. All right, see you in the morning. Good morning. The sun is not quite up, but I wanted to come play with my dress, of course. So I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on the back of that dress. And my book is such that I can still sit on it. So I am going to sit on my dress. Sounds like that's very possible. Hopefully I'm not so heavy that I will push the embossing out of there. That would be terrible. On all counts. Got a little bit of ink on the hanger. That's kind of fun, huh? All right, I'm going to put a deli sheet on top of this. Wax paper, freezer paper, anything like that will work. Put that on top of this, and then I'm going to sit on it. Now I'm bringing in an old book. The text isn't real small. I've gone through this and played with it a little bit. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the words and just tear out some words that I think are fun. Here's one right here that says misadventure. So I'm going to tear that out, and what I'm going to do is create a poem for my page. They are misadventures. Let's take that whole thing. Beautiful. And I'm just going to go through the book and see what I can find as far as interesting words, and then we're going to put the words together. The sun is up. My dress is stuck. It's so beautiful. I'm going to grab my gesso. And my amazing silicone brush, which I love. And I am going to take just a little bit of gesso and put it down here. I want it kind of messy. Nothing too straightforward there. And a paper towel. There we go. Smooch that around. I have my poem right here, which I have blown away a few times. So we'll see if we can't get that glued down. So I'm just putting some Mod Podge on where that gesso was with my amazing silicone brush, which I love. And I'm just going to start putting my poem down. And I tore all of these out so that they have nice rough edges. All right, I have the poem down. I'm going to let all of this dry. I'm going to come in with my Stabilo. I know you're reading the poem. Don't read the poem. I'm going to read it to you in a minute. So feeling the piece, feeling the energy in the piece, I feel like it needs a little bit of gold, orange, yellow, whatever you want to call it. So I grabbed something that I have that's close as I have, is the dried marigold. And I'm just going to go in here and add some of that color to that background. And just blending it, of course, with my fingers. And that tones that down a little bit, which I really, really like. Time for the handy dandy Stabilo. Just going to go around all the edges of the page, around my dress, and then I'm going to go in on the words a little bit. I am a spit and smudge kind of girl. You do what you need to do around that. I am here for inspiration only. Oh, isn't this beautiful? I got kind of ahead of myself and started doing the words before I finished the edge, but that's okay. Look at that. All right, I'm going to go around the edge and then the edge of the dress. And there's our smoky finish of the Stabilo. Add a little bit more up in here. Grunge it up. All right, let's read the poem. Oh, I want a little bit more here. Okay, here's the letter I wrote to him. Some story of the intimate tumble. I felt like a monster, seized with a convulsion, half wild to be with him. But he just wet his lips and told me to go away. Broken. Your turn. Go create, go play, go have fun. All right, I have bits and gibbles of fabric that are left from the boho beads and some strings, more fun strings, and my duct tape. So I'm going to take the duct tape and I'm going to cover the hanger with the duct tape. You guys know I never have a plan. I mean, I have an idea, I just don't know how I'm going to get from A to B. All right, and I'm just going to put it on the hanger area. Then I'm going to go in with my cutting tool and I'm going to cut off the excess, leaving the hanger. Ta-da, we have a silver hanger. That's fun. Okay, so I've ripped the pieces into even smaller pieces, about this big, and some small ones for the straps. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start gluing fabric onto the dress. Not being too particular, of course. And you know I like all those strings hanging out. You could sew these on, of course. I know a lot of you do not have sewing machines, nor do you want sewing machines, so I have been told. So we are going to enjoy fabric and Mod Podge. And if you haven't played with fabric and Mod Podge, it is a delight. Love to keep that ragged edge, but I don't think that's going to happen on every piece. We'll have some ragged edges and some very straight edges, not my favorite. But I'm overlapping. There's just a single layer up here, so I'll add more up there. I do have some fun string to add too. So I am just having fun making a little patched dress that I probably would want to wear. All right, I'm almost to the bottom of the dress. It'd be fun if I could leave that ragged edge hanging off the dress. I think I would like that. So we shall. Yep. Looks like something I'd looks like something I'd wear. Where's the fun stuff? Come on. Here we go. You're out of here. Here's the fun stuff. This is the string that I get from tearing the pieces. Yeah. Because of course you know we throw what away? Nothing. I know. It's a sickness. But it sure is fun. So Handsome Hubby is out of town, so I can play in the evening. I don't have dinner to fix. So that's kind of fun, but we are losing our son. So I'm just going to go around here. It's not completely dry, but I'm okay with that. Just going to go in here and trim those edges off the dress. If I can make some frayed edges, that would be great. So I'm putting the dress in the hanger all the way up. I can't wait for the sun to come up. It's taking far too long to come up this morning. A, B, B, and I'm going to run that through my Cuttlebug. So as you can see, the dress is longer than my folder, but that's not going to be a problem. We will just run it back through. Oh yeah. A, B, B, run it through the machine. I'm going to grab my black Stays On ink. I'm going to just pick up the embossing. Pretty cool. Okay, here is my gorgeous embossed dress. I would suggest you put it on printer paper instead of a brown paper bag because it was really thick to go through the embosser. And I would not suggest that for somebody else. I would suggest something a little thinner.